From the Rise release, that is Hair of the Dog with I Can't Fight You. And kicking off the Classic Metal Show tonight, we heard our good friend Terry Ilowis, formerly of Great White, from their Letter to God release with Tango. And a guy tangoing right up to the mic as if he's a 20-year-old again with a great back. My good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
What is up, man? How you doing?
What, you sound funky.
Yeah, this sounds... hold on, I'm going to reconnect.
You must be on like a camera mic.
I don't know what's going on. This new Skype is all fucked up. Hold on. This fucking new Skype is shit.
Well, I had the opportunity to download it prior to the show, and I thought, nope, not going to do it.
I made the mistake, I guess, because, wow, is this a bag of shit?
Yeah. I didn't do it. It says, this Skype is going to be out of date soon. Download the new one. I'm going, nope, not 30 minutes before the show, I'm not.
Well, I did this a couple days ago, and it worked fine. Today, it's just being a cunt.
Who knew a Skype was a chick?
Well, I did. You know, I mean, with a name like Skype, it has to be female, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, but so what's going on, man? How are we doing?
Well, I'm doing well. We're back here live on the show, and I guess the question is will you get through the full 6 hours?
I guess we'll see in 5 hours and 40 minutes now, won't we? I think we're all right. I'm pretty good this week.
Yeah.
My back is a fucking shit ton better, so
good.
I'm actually up and around and was able to knock out some yoga a couple of times this week, and you know, still doing the exercises every hour on the hour, but yeah, feeling a lot better. So, but yeah, at the end, when I bailed last week, I had nothing left to give. I was like, you were reading, and I have no idea what you said the last half hour of the show.
You were zoning out on me.
All I could think of is just let that fucking spine just pop out and be done with it already. Just leave my fucking skin. Stop hurting.
Right. Well, you know, regardless, we had plenty of content to share with the fans this week. I mean, there were a couple of interviews that were up there. Not that is the most popular part of doing this show, which always amazes me. I mean, I know that when a lot of artists do the interview circuit, there's probably, 25 interviews out there online with the same artist during the same week. So I kind of get that.
Sure.
But, the interview portion of our show has never been a popular portion.
No, it's always when the chat room starts sharing porn with each other, and it's, nobody pays attention. Doesn't matter who it is. Like, you interviewed Doro this week, and that's popular on the show. I mean, she's a popular artist for this show, and yeah, average downloads, nothing great. And, I knew my interview wasn't going to do anything because only a select few listened to Anthony Cumia's show, so I knew that wasn't going to do much. But, yeah, the two interviews did not do many numbers.
No, it's just like, I want to hear you guys being funny.
Yeah, which, I don't know, were we funny last week? Although queer kid stuff was funny.
Yeah, queer kid stuff was good. I saw that seemed to get a lot of reaction.
Yeah.
Obviously, and a couple of the more controversial topics that we covered seemed to get some traction. I mean, we did talk a little bit about Terry Ilous getting the boot from Great White, and we talked about Stephen Piercy's interview with the great Eddie Trunk, indicating that Warren DeMartini was not fired from the band, and so that got a lot of downloads.
Sure.
Just the music talk with Great White and Rat.
Mm-hmm.
And then, some of the political commentary and stuff, but a lot of back and forth in the comments on the YouTube page this week.
Are they liking you or hating you?
Well, there was one.
It's politics. You generally suck.
Well, one guy basically referred to me as an ass clown who buys into everything that Trump does, and you're the objective one because you always preface everything you say. I'm not a Trump guy, but, and it's always, I agree with you, Chris.
Oh, well, that's nice. One more Chrisophile. I'll take it.
Yeah, but it was just kind of funny. I get a laugh out of that stuff. It's just funny. But I found what I found very funny is that there was somebody actually on there offended
by us.
Yeah, by the fact that we were goofing or laughing about how Trump was walking in front of the Queen and things.
That's a problem?
Well, yeah, because for this person, I don't know if he's from England or he has some kind of, loyalty.
Okay.
But he said that was not funny. That was just arrogant and ignorant.
All right. Friend that left that comment, just fucking drown yourself in a fucking tea. Just make a big jug of tea and drown yourself in it. Waterboard yourself with some fucking tea bags, you fucking faggot.
Wow. Okay.
Enough with this shit. Like, what? Because they live in a big house, we gotta fucking pretend like they mean something to us? We fucking ran from them. Right? Isn't that why we have a country? Because their queen and their king were cunts?
Right. So
we said, fuck you, pal, and out we went.
Yeah.
So, fuck off with that shit. We should be respectful to the queen. Fuck the queen. Fuck that stupid whore.
For those of you who are of British, proclivity.
Move! Just move! That's what you should do if you're of British proclivity. Move somewhere else without a fucking fake queen.
Right.
That's what you should do.
Too good. But anyway, it was very active on the comments and on the YouTube this week.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but the queer kid stuff, I think that was a home run.
Yeah, that was quite the find.
Yes, it was. And then I see our own Phil Ooze. He decided to take that up a notch.
Oh, with the Tim James?
Yeah, with the Tim James video.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. So we got a little inner CMS rivalry going on there.
Apparently so.
So that was funny. So
yeah.
Everybody, I enjoy the comments and appreciate everybody who participates through the week. And speaking of participation,
yes,
for some reason, the CMS shirts got hot this week.
You know what? All CMS gear must have got hot this week too. I sold 16 books this week.
Well, I shipped out 6 shirts just today.
Wow. I don't know what happened, but hey, good.
Yeah. And our friend Brian Stone, I don't know what you're doing, Brian. Are you buying a shirt for every day of the week?
Hope so.
I mean, he bought one shirt like a couple of months ago, and then he bought 3 more this week.
If he was a real fan, he'd buy one for every day of the year.
Yeah, so he's got a whole closet full of CMS shirts. I wonder which shirt I should wear today. Oh, I see. I'll wear this one.
As far as I'm concerned, he should wear one a day and then burn the old one. But never run out. You hear me, Brian? If you're really a fan of the show, 365 shirts, and then we'll let you slide a year till you start buying them again.
Right, exactly. So anyway, yeah, the shirts were selling this week.
Well, that's good.
A couple to Wisconsin, a few to Texas.
Right.
Let's see. Where else did I ship shirts to? Oh, Connecticut.
All right.
So they were all within the states this week.
Well, that's good.
And
so you didn't have to spend $72 to mail it.
I did ship out a shirt to Great Britain last week.
Oh, yeah, the Queen pay the tax?
No, but I did.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I think it was $22 to mail the thing.
Yeah, you were throwing little tea bags right out the package, weren't you? Fuck you! Fuck you!
No, I was throwing little jizz bags.
Right. I gotta give. I did not give you the jizz bags to send with the shirts.
You did not. No.
I will. Next month I'll give you a bag of your own jizz bags since you sell the shirts. And,
yeah, I'll throw those. I'll throw a jizz bag in with the free bumper stickers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the bumper stickers alone. I include 2 bumper stickers for each order.
All right.
And what it costs me to make those, that's almost a $5 value right there for nothing.
Yeah. For free.
Yeah, those stickers are like $2.50 a piece.
Jeez. What are you doing giving the shit away?
I want people to be able to stick those all over the place.
Dude, we're supposed to be making money. Isn't that what everybody tells us?
No, it's not about the money.
That's what everybody said. Dude, I had a conversation with a friend that I had not spoken to in about 4 years. And first question was, you still doing the show? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you making any money with that yet? Next question.
It's always the question. What are you making on that?
Or I like that follows now with, hey, I saw your name on blah, blah, blah. Pick a website. Make any money doing that now? Yeah, shut up.
It's always about the cashing in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what we need to do. All right, guys, we're going to give you the first hour for free. And then if you're a special VIP, you can listen to the other 5 for just $2.99 a week.
Yeah, it goes behind a firewall after the first hour.
That's right, pal. Special paywall for you.
Right. No, we're not doing that.
You know what? We'll just keep having our audience that nobody else has, by doing it our way. Neither one of us is fucking homeless, so who gives a shit?
I agree.
That's how I look at it. Believe me, if I start getting to where I think I'm going to be homeless, this show's going to be $13.99 a minute.
$13.99 a week.
Yep, exactly. You want to hear it? You're going to pay me, motherfuckers.
Right.
Nah,
I'm not doling out this rare talent for free.
I mean, we're very special here.
So good.
I just can't. I can't fathom. I mean, I certainly understand Patreon and all that other bullshit, but for me personally, I just can't fathom us saying, hey, let's talk about queer kid stuff. This segment, of course, brought to you by tampons or whatever. I cannot fathom us doing that. Or look who it is on the CMS Chrysler Jeep hotline. It's fucking Doro.
Right.
Doro, thanks for calling the Chrysler Jeep hotline.
So good.
And by the way, Doro, if you need a new Jeep, don't forget to go to www.cherokeejeep.com.
Right.
Can you see us doing that ever?
The official concert Jeep of the Classic Metal Show.
Doro, would you mind telling us a good Jeep story to end this interview? That would be funny.
It would be funny.
Once. But by about the 5th interview, we'd be like, oh, Jesus, what are we doing?
Yep. Well, one of my favorite radio show hosts that I do listen to pretty regularly because I listen to it on the Spreaker. By the way, the Classic Metal Show is brought to you by Spreaker. That's Spreaker.com/thecms.
Yeah, and let's not forget our new sponsor, Spotify. We are now on Spotify.
We are on Spotify. Yep. This segment is brought to you by Spotify. Spotify, the online digital leader in downloadable music and podcasts. Go to Spotify now.
You don't need to listen to any of those 30 million songs now at Spotify because you've got the Classic Metal Show hosted by Spotify. Spotify.com.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, one of my favorite radio show hosts I do listen to on the Spreaker, by the way, because they take out all the commercials and everything, so I get to listen to the full 3 hours in just under 2.
Okay.
Is Mark Levin.
Sure.
And his whole show is up there within hours after it ends.
Right.
Because he does a late afternoon show, and it's up there by like 10 o'clock.
Right. So
that's about the time I'm going to bed. So I usually flip on Mark Levin and listen to that as I'm going to sleep.
That works.
And so one of the sponsors that he has that he casually works into his show is a product called the X Chair.
Okay.
It's an executive office chair.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be ergonomically designed and comfortable, and if you're sitting behind a mic for hours at a time, get the X Chair. I'm sitting on my X Chair right now. It's got a footrest, and you can get $100 off your next X Chair order by putting in xchair/Levin.
Hey, Mark. By the way, Mark, I'm a fat guy. Do they have an XXX chair? Just curious.
But, stuff like that. So, of course, as an avid radio listener that I am, I did go check out the X Chair.
Did you buy one?
I did not buy one. I just wanted to see what it looked like.
How much is the X Chair?
Well, depending on the model you get, because there's different models. Mm-hmm. There's the X Chair X1, the Task Chair.
Okay.
That's just a pittance for $709.99.
And that's the cheap one?
That's the inexpensive one, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Then you've got the X-Chair X2, the executive task chair.
Mm-hmm.
That one is a paltry $864.99.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a bargain.
Yeah. So don't be fooled by those cheap imitations that you find at Office Depot.
No.
Get the X-Chair.
That's right. It's xchair.com.
Right. Mine comes with a footrest.
Right. Wow. So that you can lay back and listen to Mark Levin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, speaking of overly crazy priced products, so I was looking this week at the are you familiar with the Purple mattress?
Isn't that the one that's kind of like does it roll up or something, or is it?
It's a foam one, but it's in the commercials they show
it comes in a box.
Huh?
It comes in a box, right?
I think it comes in a box, but the commercial shows a guy with eggs taped to his back, and they drop him from a roof, and the eggs don't break. When he hits the mattress. Right. Yeah. You know, so I was like, I've been having back problems. Maybe I'll look at this fucking mattress, right? Because even though I just did buy the mattress that I have now, like a year and a half ago, I was like, maybe I'll get myself a little bit of a better mattress, right? Starting price, $1,300.
That's all?
I was like, fuck that.
Is that all just $1,300?
Just $1,300, and that's for the cheap one. That's probably for the 8-inch, not the 14-inch thick mattress or whatever.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck, $1,400?
Yeah, and it's got a money back guarantee. Isn't that the one you get to sleep on for 90 nights or something like that?
No, I think that's the Sleep Number mattress, isn't it?
No. I think the Purple mattress you get to have it for like 90 days or something, and if you don't like it, you could just send it back, and they'll come pick it up at your house.
Ugh. Boy, that sounds pleasant. Do they repackage it?
Well, it comes like in a big cardboard box or something.
Yeah.
And you just put it back in the box, and they just come get it.
Yeah, but who does the next guy get?
I don't know what they do with it after 90 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do they fucking run a steam cleaner on it and give it to the next guy with all your dead skin and cum all in it?
Maybe they sell it to Overstock.com.
Sell it to Kirby as fucking example stuff for their vacuums.
Right, exactly.
Watch us vacuum this sample, and then they suck out all that green goo that's in your fucking bed.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Did you ever do one of those tests or see one of those tests?
You've told us here on the show that you used to sell vacuum cleaners. What was like Kirby or somebody?
Yeah, and we had this. It had an attachment for the sales guy where you could attach this. It was like a glass. It looked like a porthole in a boat, but you'd put a filter in it, and then you could watch in the glass, and then that was always if you had somebody close. You were like, well, let me show you what's in your bed. And then you take it in their bed and do it right on their mattress, and it would just suck out all this fucking green funk. It was just disgusting. And you just knew that it was this chick's smelly pussy juice that had dried up and fucking this guy's jizz that had just fucking...
It's all the worst stuff in the world you can think of.
The guy comes on the mattress, and then he fucking bends her back over, and she's grinding it into the mattress with her knee or some shit. And then I'm vacuuming it up going, ew, are you really comfortable sleeping on that, ma'am? You don't seem like a dirty person to me. Just use an absolute guilting her into fucking giving me $1,600 for a fucking vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
I absolutely did too. I was always like, walking into this home, I really had the impression that you guys were very clean people, but I have to question now looking at this filth that I pulled out of your mattress. You don't really want to go to sleep on that tonight, do you? And then, okay, I'll take one.
Yeah, you shamed him into it.
I sure did. And then I couldn't make him sign the fucking paperwork quick enough and give him a fucking business card with the wrong number on it so that they couldn't call and cancel.
Yeah, you people are filthy.
Fuck yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't have to wear a hazmat suit coming in here.
Oh, dude, the vacuum cleaner... Not surprising. The vacuum cleaner business was the most shady shit ever. But it really was it was just guilt. That's what it was you would just guilt people into buying this shit. And you would always do it when the husbands were at work, because no husband in their right mind is going to let their chick spend $1,600 on a fucking, vacuum cleaner. No one's going to do it.
Well, which, by the way, this segment is brought to you by Dyson. Dyson, the best vacuum cleaner on the market. Get the rollerball Dyson. Stand-up vacuum. I use one personally here in the CMS studio.
That's right. Wow. Dyson, the official vacuum of CMSA.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the official vacuum in this room is because I don't think this room has seen a vacuum in a year.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Yeah, I don't fucking come in here except to do the show.
Where's your house cleaner, Stephanie? Has she not made a visit lately?
I need to just give her like $500 and have her do just a really good once over.
Yeah.
I really do. And that's coming very shortly because I've gotten to the point, dude, I'm totally living like a fucking college student. Just everything's I'm like somewhere between a college student and a hoarder. It feels like just everything on the table, whatever.
Which, by the way, this segment is brought to you by Kent State University. Kent State University. Don't be afraid to send your student there. It's been 40 years since anyone's gotten shot.
Wow, that's great. There you go. Well, I definitely need to get a house cleaner here. And that's why we're going to hire Naked Maids. Naked Maids, a proud sponsor of the CMS.
If naked maids are a little bit too extravagant for your taste, just call up our sister company, Merry Maids. Merry Maids, the most affordable maid service on the planet, brought to you by the CMS.
That's right. Proud sponsor. Oh, man. So where you been all week? I don't think I talked to you at all this week, did I?
It's been a busy week this week. I don't know. Things have just been busting loose with the job.
Okay.
And, I guess I've just been tired this week, just kind of mentally drained.
Right.
And, I really haven't done a whole lot this week, to be honest with you.
Oh, nice.
I did go out to a movie, though, on Thursday.
Like a theater movie?
Yeah, a theater movie.
You did?
I did.
Did you rent the theater out so nobody could be in there with you?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. There was only 4 other people in there.
And you stayed on the other side of them.
I stayed at the very top row.
Of course you did.
I did. There could be no one behind me.
That's right.
Everybody was within my view in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to see the internet movie, the movie about the internet, Unfriended.
Can't say that I even know of its existence.
Well, it's basically about getting into the dark web.
Okay.
And I would just to give you a short synopsis of the movie, these millennial kids, they don't get together anymore. They don't do things on a personal level.
Right.
Everything is over the internet and through Skype. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, Skype is the official communication software of the Classic Metal Show.
Right. Don't buy the hype. Get Skype.
Exactly. So, it was basically set up where 4 or 5 friends are Skyping.
Okay.
And one guy worked at like an internet cafe or something, and he found a laptop.
Okay.
So he took it.
All right.
And there was a lot of shady shit on the laptop.
Okay.
And he started getting into it and finding these secret files, and it was basically like these snuff videos of where somebody was actually getting killed.
So it's like an updated 8mm.
Well, what it was is that people were paying, like, I'm just going to use an example. Well, what's a guy's name that is the head of Amazon? Like what's his name? Jeff Bezos? Bezos, yeah. Well, a guy like him, I think his net worth is like $150 billion.
Okay.
So these people who are participating on this dark web are paying like $10 million for somebody to go out and, say, kidnap somebody and then video the torture.
Wow.
And it's like, I'll give you $10 million, but this is what I want you to do.
Okay.
And they pay in Bitcoin.
Oh, so it's untraceable.
Yeah, untraceable.
Right.
And it's on the dark web, and, everything is like, so this kid finds this laptop where whoever owned that laptop committed these atrocious crimes or tortures and things like that.
Right.
But what it was in the end, and for those of you who haven't seen it and probably won't see it, because it's not the greatest movie, but it sure does make you think.
Okay.
It was a whole setup that whoever owned that laptop planted the laptop hoping somebody would take it. And then one by one, all the kids participating on this Skype chat were being traced by the dark web people.
Oh, nice.
So everybody who was connected, they were all getting their IPs traced.
Right.
And then one by one, somebody around the world, because one guy was like in England and the rest of them were in different parts of the country and stuff. So
Sure.
one by one, these dark web people who were taking the money to do these atrocities were finding them and eliminating them one at a time right on camera.
Like it. Sounds good to me.
It was pretty crazy.
Right.
I mean, it makes you think.
Yeah. Probably is going on in real life.
It probably really is. And then at the end, they pan back and there's this huge control room where all these different video screens are up. And what it looked like was like a betting board or something where people were betting or pledging X amount of dollars to see somebody perform some fucked up act.
Nice. I like it.
So they were basically monitoring all the activity around the world.
Nice. Very nice. Well, that sounds good. I might have to check that one out.
Yeah, it's called Unfriended.
I actually saw a movie that's in the theaters this week myself. I saw Gotti.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How was it?
I won't be recommending that to anybody.
It wasn't very good.
Oh, Travolta as Gotti was horrible. Oh, my God. Him just trying to do a hard, badass New Yorker guy. That did not work. It really was like watching fucking Barbarino to be John Gotti.
Right.
New York is my kind of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I can't watch movies about a character. I have to watch the actual documentary that has the actual video footage of the actual person, but I can't watch a reenactment.
I'll watch it for some of it, but Travolta's terrible. He's terrible in everything he's in. I watched that one, the OJ trial, where he was Robert Shapiro. And then again, it was like Barbarino trying to be Robert Shapiro.
Yeah, I can't. I just have a difficult time watching a movie where they're reenacting something that actually took place.
What, you don't buy Cuba Gooding Jr. as OJ?
No. I would prefer to watch, what was the one that had all the uprising in LA? Was it called LA 92 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of stuff, I could sit there and watch that all day. But to watch a reenactment of it,
right?
Not so much.
Yeah, well, I'll watch some of them, but Gotti, not so good.
Well, sure. I am through, I think it's episode 7 of that Vietnam documentary I've been talking about the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that is so good.
It is good, but it's way too long.
It's long, but I've been watching it in parts. I've been watching about a half an episode each evening. So each episode is about an hour and 40 minutes long.
Right.
So I watch about 80 minutes at a time. So I watch about an hour and 20 minutes and then watch an hour and 20 minutes the following night. So that's one whole episode.
All right. Yeah. Hey, look, there he is. It's John Gotti walking the streets of New York.
Yeah, there he is.
There's John Gotti.
Yeah, that's a young John Gotti.
Yeah. And that's about how it felt, too, watching this dumb movie. Not well done at all.
Well, I will steer clear.
Yeah, that's a good one to avoid. Other than that, I really didn't even watch a whole lot of anything this week. Not even, I'm back on another JFK kick. What was I watching today? Something called JFK the Smoking Gun or something.
Okay.
Where this guy's solution is that Oswald shot 2 shots and a Secret Service agent named Hickey or Haney or something was 2 cars back, shot the fatal
Yeah. I've seen that.
by accident.
Yeah.
I was like, get the fuck out of here with that. He was 2 cars back. He shot him in the head.
Yeah.
And nobody in any of those 2 cars, the one he was in and the one next to him, saw that. And no witnesses saw that. They saw the gun, but no witnesses actually saw him shoot the gun.
Yeah.
Come on. That's just dumb.
Yeah, that is just dumb.
But I love that. I can't get enough JFK. If they made another movie, I'd sit right down. Now, what about that movie, JFK? Can you watch that or no?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. I mean, I did see it.
Okay.
It was good. But as far as, I guess I just like the actual historical footage.
Right.
That's what I like.
Now, can you watch like real old shit like, I don't know, Braveheart, which I don't even know if that's real because I've never seen it, but that's supposed to be based on something real, isn't it?
Yeah, just something from the Roman days or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm asking. Could you watch something like that where there is no video?
Well, yeah, obviously, because that's all you have to go by.
But or would you skip it? Or would you just say, I don't give a fuck because there's no real video?
I guess it would just depend on how interested in that subject I am.
All right. I mean, do you watch any of that shit, Roman stuff or biblical stuff? Yeah.
Not really.
No, just saying fuck it. Doesn't.
I mean, I have seen some of it, but it's not enough to hold my attention.
History starts in the mid-'60s for you?
I'm going to say probably in the 40s. Maybe even the third. No, I think it goes back into the Prohibition days.
Okay.
Because there is video out there of the Al Capone times.
Absolutely.
And World War I stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to say that probably the teens into the 20s.
Okay.
That they actually, believe it or not, do have video of. And what also surprises me when I see stuff like that is that somebody in its infancy of video making or filmmaking had the or the presence of mind to actually film a lot of stuff like the building of the Hoover Dam.
Sure.
It's amazing the amount of footage that they have from all angles of building the Hoover Dam or building the Empire State Building.
Mm-hmm. I know they have every fucking bolt going into that place.
Exactly. And it's just like, who had the presence of mind that says we're gonna video document this?
Yeah.
That to me is amazing. Same thing with building the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
They show how they poured the footings and then they put up the trusses and then they were hanging the heavy cables and little by little building the deck of the road.
Right.
That to me is amazing.
It is, and how costly must that have been then? Because they really didn't have any use for it. I mean, they were filming all that shit, but what were they doing with it?
Again, that's why it's amazing to me the fact that the technology was not even developed into something practical.
I wonder if their parents were asking them, "Are you making any money from that?"
It's like, what? Why are you risking your life going out there filming high-rise buildings just holding on by a tether?
That's right.
I mean, that's crazy. But
they're like, "Mom, it's my hobby."
Yeah, this is going to be huge one day. You just mark my words.
Yeah. Your great-great-grandkids are going to watch this on a product called Netflix, which is a proud sponsor of the CMS's movie watching, by the way. It's Netflix.com for you. Only $8.99 a month.
I think it's $10.99 now.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's gone up a couple of bucks.
I pay whatever it is for the family plan with the HD video. I don't even know what I pay for that. It just comes out of the credit card.
Sure.
I don't fucking see it.
Netflix, the official sponsor of the video watching of the CMS hosts.
Dude, are you like me where you really don't know where you're spending your money? Or do you know where every dollar
I know where
goes?
it all goes. My bills and my outgo is very limited. I have basically, let's see, I'm going to count it up here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 bills a month.
Jesus, I wish. I probably have 30 things that just go out that I mean, I know I bought them at some point, And it's little things like $2.99 here, $5.99 there, or like Netflix and Hulu and I don't know, some web shit that I use for the Aiken IT and some pinball shit and YouTube TV and YouTube music or I have all these different fucking things. I don't know what I'm spending money on. I should probably figure that out.
Yeah.
I'd probably cut my spending down $200 a month if I would just figure it all out and cut some of it. But,
well, I use PayPal a lot. I've only got a couple of things that are automatic things on PayPal.
Right.
And I get a notification, when that goes out.
Yeah, I get the notifications all the time, and I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Whatever. It's not too much. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I've done, in the last few years, I've done everything I can to limit, expenditures as far as like you say, you got 30 things. I think I'm down to like 7 things a month that I actually pay out on a monthly basis.
Yeah. Well, I just figure that if I signed up for it at some point, I must have needed it, or I must still use it or something.
You must have needed it.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have signed up for it.
No, I know you. You're an impulsive guy that said, wow, that looks pretty cool. I'm going to get that.
That's true. Because I do have some things that I know I should be that are just useless. Like on my phone, what is this thing called? Let me even find it because I don't want to. It's called G Tasks. And all it is tasks like you could have with Google, like your task manager. And I paid for this G Task. It's like $2 a month or something. And I'm looking, the last entry I have is February 5th.
G-Task. The task manager of the Classic Metal Show.
That's right. I think it's $2.99 a month. I see the bill every once in a while come through my PayPal. But whatever. I might use it again.
Do you have problems scheduling your day? Get G-Task.
Yeah.
G-Task, the official task manager of the Classic Metal Show. Get it today. $2.99 a month.
Look, not all of us are you that are organized. Some of us are scatterbrained. And I am one. I need G-Task.
Well, I could be scatterbrained, but I try to limit everything I have to where it's manageable within my head.
You know what you do better than I do? Like 1,000,000 times better than I do? One thing at a time. You start a project, you end a project, then you move on to the next project.
Pretty much, yeah.
Me, I'm doing 15 fucking things at any given minute. And I mean, that, dude. I mean, you've seen how I roll. I mean, I'll be working on this, or I'll be working on Aiken IT, and I'll be working on something with the pinball place, and I'll have a chapter open in my book, and I'll be commenting on Facebook, and I'll be on the phone with you, and I'm doing it all at the same time. I am complete fucking shatter. My world is shattered for anybody that tries to step into it, but that's why I have G-Tasks to keep me in line. And if I just start using it again, I'd probably get back in order. G-Tasks.
Yeah. I don't even use my phone. I mean, I have an iPhone, and I know how important it is to you for you to use yours.
Oh yeah.
But I don't really use it. I use it to text occasionally, and I look at a YouTube video if somebody sends me a link. And I'll use the Spotify, and that's about it. Oh, and I also have the OnStar app for the new car. So if I'm looking, if I want to use the navigation, I can put the navigation or the address in on the OnStar app, and it'll send it right to my dashboard.
Dude, let me tell you about my phone. I had to buy these speaker systems for my phone because they have that charging thing, like you just sit your phone on it and it charges automatically.
Yeah, charge pad
thing.
Yeah.
To buy several of them to have them around the house.
See, there you go.
Because I burn up my phone. To where if I don't throw it on the charge pad, I'll have to charge it at least twice a day because I use it so much. I use my phone as much as my laptop. I'm constantly, even if it's bullshit stuff, like I'll be Chromecasting TV or something from my phone, or controlling my Roku from my phone, or my Amazon, or my Apple TV. And I'm really sharing that I have way too many gadgets, but dude, everything. I'm looking at getting the fucking lights now, and dude, I'm trying to get off my phone. So now I'm buying Google Homes so that I can just say, hey, Google, fucking play this on Netflix, or, so I can just say it now in any room that I'm in instead of using my phone, because I need to have my phone more charged for actual phone calls. I'm a mess, man.
Yeah. Well, you're just so caught up in the convenience world.
I really am.
I bet you if you add up all the money that you spent on all the little conveniences that basically go out of date after less than a year, that you're off buying something new, the latest and the greatest, or the new one.
Of course, dude, of course.
Whatever that is.
I can't have old technology ever.
Right.
I never do. Dude, look, in this house, this is how stupid I am. In this room, this office, which for anybody that doesn't know, this is really not a usable room. It's basically a closet. Do you agree?
It's pretty small.
It's big. But I mean, it's big for a closet, but it's not really it's not like a room that anybody would have in their house.
It's a sun porch is what it boils down to. It's an enclosed sun porch.
Right. How big would you say this room is? 200 square feet?
I would say that it's 10 feet deep. Maybe. And probably 20 feet wide.
Yeah, so
it's about 200 feet. Yeah, 10 by 20.
200 square feet. It has 3 desks in it and 2 TVs. I have 2 TVs in this room. I don't even know why, but I do. I have one on this on top of the whatever this thing is, this big box thing that you gave me with all the gear in it.
Yeah, it's your rack. Yeah, it's your component rack.
I have one TV here in case there's like UFC or something when I'm watching the show.
Well, just in case.
I got to have that because if I want to watch the UFC pay-per-view while I'm doing the show, I got to have it right here. And I can't just do it on my phone because then it'll burn my phone up and it'll die. Can't do that either.
Right.
I have one on the other desk, which I don't even have a chair there, so I don't know why I have a TV there, but I have a TV there. Then in the living room, I have a TV. Then in my bedroom, I have 2 TVs.
TVs.
I have one in front of the bed. That's kind of the main TV. But when my back was hurting and I was struggling rolling around, like shifting, because my back was hurting so bad, I put one on the other side of the room. So if I was facing away from where the main TV is, I could just grab another remote and hit that TV and turn it on. I am not kidding, dude. You talk about convenience incorporated. I'm that guy, man.
Wow. Wow.
And these are just my TVs. Then my son has his own TVs.
Right.
He's got 2 TVs. So it's like, what the fuck? Who has this many fucking TVs?
Yeah. Well, now that you say this out loud, does it sound ridiculous to you?
No, it makes me wonder why I don't have a TV in the bathroom. Like, what am I doing? I could be watching TV and I'm taking a shower. Got to be a way to do that.
Right.
No, not at all. You know what I need? More equipment. Because I don't have enough Rokus and Amazons and Apples for every TV. I have to actually move. I have to move my Chromecast from time to time.
Wow. So how many Apple TVs do you have now?
I have one Apple TV.
Really? Wow, just one.
Just because it's too expensive.
Oh, I know it's expensive. I just was wondering. I mean, money's no object. Why not have one for every TV?
I'm not going to lie to you, dude. And right before I bought the YouTube TV, which now I have the YouTube TV.
Oh, there's a YouTube TV now.
Of course, yeah. That's Well, that's not a device. That's a
service.
That's a service like Live Hulu or whatever.
Right, I gotcha.
Or PlayStation View or whatever. Right before I bought the YouTube TV, I was seriously considering signing up for 3 months of DirecTV because it gives you a free Apple TV for cheaper than what it would be to go in the store to get it. You had to pay 3 months up, so it would have been like $115, but they give you the $179 Apple TV
for nothing.
for free. So I thought, well, I could do it for 3 months and just get that device so that I'd have it for another TV. And then I was like, what am I doing? I was like, I don't need this. I really don't need this thing. So I didn't.
So how many Rokus do you have?
I have 2 here, and 1 that I gave Kelly, and 1 that I gave Amy. So 3 and 1 that I'll never see again.
Okay, and then how many Amazon devices do you have?
I have 2 boxes, 2 Amazon Fire boxes, and I have 1 Chromecast.
So basically you have 7 streaming devices.
Yes.
Okay. And you wonder where all your money goes.
Hey, I'm not gonna, what are you going to do? Bury me in it? Make a blanket of dollars? I don't give a fuck. I say it all the time. I tell my kids all the time, I'm leaving you no money.
Right.
I'm going to spend every fucking penny I have, and hopefully somebody has to go in the hole to claim the body. Because I don't care. I'm gonna enjoy my money. I'll leave them businesses. I will leave them businesses that they can make their living with. But for me personally, I'm going to have fun.
Right.
Fuck that. Dude, who wants to not have fun? Look, I'm breaking down right now. I'm within 10 years of being in a fucking crypt somewhere, or in the ground, or in an oven being cooked up to be done with. What the fuck am I going to do? Save up a bunch of money?
Right.
Here you go, kids. Here's your $70,000 each. Yeah, fuck that.
Too funny.
It's just dumb. To me, that's dumb. I'd rather just fucking blow it all and, take my chance that I won't be old enough to have to be the Walmart greeter.
There you go.
That's really what I'm doing. I'm rolling the dice that I won't live long enough to fucking have to live like an asshole in my daughter's basement or something.
Live like an asshole.
Well, that's what happens. I am the epitome of not planning ahead.
Right.
Because I don't want to. I just want to. I want to die in the next 10 years and be done with it, so that, 1, I hate the way society's going, and 2, look, I'm falling apart. I watched how my dad was a fucking wreck at the end. I don't want that. I just don't want it. Fuck that. That just sounds bad.
Yeah.
Die on top.
Go out on top.
Well, go out before you're a broken mess.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what? If you live, and think about this, if you live 70 years, say, and you're healthy for 68 of those years, but you're really unhealthy for the last 2, you go out sad. You don't go out saying, man, I had such a good run. You really go out thinking, man, this really fucking sucked. My life, what has happened to me? You go out bad. I'll pass on that. Just fucking have a stroke when I'm sleeping and be done. Good enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, maybe we should play a couple of tunes and get acclimated to the show. So 1 hour gone. How's the back so far?
I'm good. I'm good now.
All right. The new back brace brought to you by the Classic Metal Show.
Right. Funny.
This next tune is brought to you by Orthopedics R Us. Orthopedics R Us is the official back brace supplier of the Classic Metal Show.
That's right.
Get yours today.
Yeah, I will.
Right. All right. Well, if you are tuned in live, we are live in the Classic Metal Show chat room. Go over there at Chat and Kill. Just spell it all out, chatandkill.com, and jump in and be part of the mayhem.
Right.
Because there will always be mayhem.
That's right.
And by the way, I downloaded the screensaver for the CMS studio. That's brand new screensaver brought to you by the Classic Metal Show.
It's brought to you by Aiken IT. What are you talking about? Let's get the plug right if you're going to give me a plug here.
Right. I'm not PC. I'm CMS.
That's right.
Hail and Kill.
Mm-hmm.
So I downloaded that so I could have the official screensaver in the CMS studio.
And people can be happy. I made it without profanity on it, so I didn't have to hear a bunch of people say, well, I would put it on my computer if it didn't say fuck on it. Remember with the shirts?
Of course.
I would love to buy these shirts, except they say the F word on it. I can't wear that. Shut up. Faggots. That's the real F word, faggots, and that's what I'm calling you if you were one of those bitching.
Yeah, then don't get it.
Yep. Yeah, don't buy it.
Yeah, don't buy it, don't use it, don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's available for those who want it.
That's right.
So anyway, let me see here. What should I play here? Let's take a look here. Why don't we play some Iron Dragon? People like this song. This is one of our fans' bands.
All right.
Iron Dragon, and I think this is what most of the CMS listeners, that is the male portion, and maybe some of the lesbo females who enjoy the show. This is Iron Dragon with Pass the Pussy exclusively here
on your classic metal show.